usually get a notification once we go live. Yeah, no?
I don't know.
Do you want me to pick that other pizza?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hmm?
But you need to moderate too.
It's not that serious. I doubt there's going to be that many people. But we might be, so that there's my notification. Hidden Oaks is live. 3 people.
April, do you have a Samsung USB-C?
I don't know what that means.
There's one in the carpet.
Amber,
Amber.
go get the charger out of the front of the car that's plugged in.
It's my black charger for my phone up front.
Because I only got 15%.
Well, you don't need it right now, right? Let's see, 5 people are here.
Are there?
Yep, that's per account right here. That includes me, obviously. And maybe April, I don't know.
I'm logging
This is...
in. Chip, you want to talk about it? I feel like you got some emotions in there.
Well, it still says there's a error.
It's okay.
It's not...
It's coming through just fine.
Nobody's showing up right now.
I'm here.
Hi, Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. We're trying to get it all figured out right now. We got an error.
Working out a few kinks.
Hi.
Chip is just a little bit of a perfectionist. Let's just say that.
These lives, they get
They
get my blood pressure up every time.
Stress him out a little bit.
So, Charles, thank you for joining.
Oh goodness.
Here we go.
So we're just gonna wait for a few people to show up.
I don't even have anything to put this in to because
It's okay. We don't need it right now. We don't need it right now.
Don't even need it. How's everybody tonight? Thank you for joining in.
Yep,
Yeah?
that's right.
Don't look at
Thanks
me.
for joining in. Oh, that's fancy water, huh?
It's,
That's the one that you had the other day?
yeah.
Antioxidants.
It's like Pepto-Bismol. It's not very good.
Ooh, we have New Zealand.
New
online.
Zealand.
How cool is that?
Lance Pearson is from New Zealand. What time is it over there, Lance? Let us know.
It's probably, I don't know, New Zealand is probably what
They're probably an hour behind us.
probably 15 hours ahead of us, right? Something like that.
Or 1 hour behind us. Thanks, Charles. We got a chance to meet Daniel last weekend. Today's Saturday?
It was last weekend, huh?
A week ago tonight, we got the chance to meet him.
Yeah.
And that's something that we want to talk about today.
For sure.
For sure.
Post show.
Just want to get a little more people in here. We got...
Oh, Cheryl from South Texas. I've seen Cheryl from South Texas on a lot of our videos. Lots of
Hi,
comments.
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Persimmon Hill Farms. I've never had persimmon before.
It's 11 a.m. Sunday in New Zealand.
11 a.m. Good morning.
Good morning to
I
New
told you,
Zealand.
they're like an hour behind us.
No, ahead. It's Saturday here.
But they're like a full week ahead of us. It's so far.
Yeah, it's so far away.
Yeah.
A full week. Yep, that's it.
Hi, Cheryl. Persimmon. That's a difficult word for me.
Persimmon?
Persimmon.
Why is that?
I don't know why that's a difficult word for me. But every time I see persimmon,
It's like a fancy word.
my mind just wants to go somewhere else. I don't know. Shirley from Marietta, Georgia.
Oh, that's close-ish, right?
Ish.
Where's Marietta at exactly?
It's
Georgia?
in Georgia. I don't know. Georgia's over there.
Up there.
Yeah, so
North. I just came back from Georgia. I just drove. Spent all week
Did
driving
you not
back and forth.
drive through Marietta?
No.
No.
Now I want to look up where Marietta is at because I've heard about it. Like, people, I don't know. It's somewhere.
I'm done with Texas today.
Texas City's Texas.
Nelda.
Galveston and Houston. Okay, all right. It's north of Atlanta. Yeah, I drove, so I had to go through Atlanta twice this week, and it was a mess. Like, well, Atlanta is always a mess. I think at any given time of the day, Atlanta's always a mess. But
She went to Augusta this week.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Spent some time in Augusta this week, up and down within. When did I drive up? Tuesday, and then back Thursday.
Yeah.
Huh? Something like that. I am tired.
Cheryl said she's been watching all of our videos in order to catch up. Where are you at right now, Cheryl?
We're at in our story.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she's watching them all in order. Where are you at right now?
What are we doing in our videos?
Hoss. Hoss is here
Hey!
from Off Kilter. Thank you, sir, for stopping by.
That's right. Canadian Thanksgiving's happening on Monday, right? With like Columbus Day. Isn't that the same day? I think. Pretty sure. I'm totally internationally knowledgeable.
Yeah, you're so...
Totally. I know what's going on.
You span
in
the
the
four
world.
winds.
3 months ago still. Okay.
What was the last, Cheryl, what was the last video you watched?
So maybe-
Just so we have an idea of where you're at. I don't know what we did 3 months ago.
We probably shouldn't be talking about all the new stuff then.
That's not new.
Spoilers.
Oh, spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers.
What was the last thing we did in the last video you watched?
Oh, goodness.
Before we get started.
Mm.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Cheryl.
What's the last video you watched?
I watch all of our videos all the time.
Gotcha. I don't even know. What was it? So we are in October, right?
Yeah.
So that would be July. What did we do in July? Sweat. It was hot in
we
July.
fought mosquitoes.
We still fight mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are so bad in Florida.
They are.
Hoss can tell you. Hoss, tell them about mosquitoes in Florida. They're the size of basketballs.
You was dramatic.
I mean, that's why we got love bugs, to eat the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Because-
I'd rather just have mosquitoes.
No, I mean, I don't mind. I had some mosquito encounters today. I looked like a unicorn for a while.
You're up to the raised beds. Well, those made it through the hurricane, so
They did. They
you're
were
good.
very, very sturdily built. So it's
What's up, Hank from Kansas? Thank you for coming by,
Thanks for stopping in.
Hank.
Goodness. So we're here to answer bunches of questions today.
Yeah.
We haven't. So the last live we did was the giveaway, right?
The giveaway for the Harvest
For the
Moon.
Harvest Moon, and so Haas is here as well. He did the final drawing.
Real quick, Susan, our homestead, we're in the panhandle of Florida near Pensacola. So
Yep.
that gives you an idea. So when the hurricanes enter the Gulf of Mexico, like this one, like Hurricane Delta, we freak out.
Yeah, well, I mean, Delta was supposed to hit us straight
Yeah.
on. We were in that little cone of uncertainty until, Tuesday probably? And then it shifted further
Yeah.
west, so that helped us out. Not so much Louisiana, so Louisiana is out of power again.
Yeah.
Everybody over there.
Hey, Kathy, thanks for coming by. We're glad Arms family sent you. If you stick around, we're gonna tell the story about us running in.
It was great.
Running into Daniel Arms
Yeah.
and how that all went down, and that amazing shout out that he gave to us.
Totally unexpected.
Completely unexpected, and
But,
how
yeah,
that all went down.
Amazing family. But yeah, so that was the last time we went live. So, and then we had a lot happening since then, because we had a storm hit us. We had Sally stroll into town.
Hey, Cassandra Daniel is here from the Naked Gardeners. They're pretty cool. We're really cool with the Naked Gardeners.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be here
Maybe they'll chime
today,
into-
because anytime we do a live, it feels like they jump on and Sydney just messes with me and tries to talk to me about getting a camel. So
Yeah.
he's got me convinced I need to get a camel.
It's good, friendly, veteran back and forth banter between those two.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathy, for subbing to our channel. We appreciate it.
They're great people. Yeah, great. There's a lot of new people here today. So
Yeah.
welcome and thanks for joining us. This is we've started doing lives about 2 months or so ago. That was probably our first one.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And Chip's always very not nervous, just very stressed out very stressed out.
I'm
about
stressed
life.
out anyway.
That's true, but he hits another level.
No.
Yeah, he does.
I'm always on a 10 with stress.
That's true. He's like always right there.
Yeah.
This is what we use with our kids too. Like he just needs to show them, hey, this is where I'm at.
Persimmon, we had a slight, we'll call it a slight bump in subs after Daniel gave us a shout out with his over 400,000 viewers. We got a considerable bump.
Yeah, especially for us because
So-
I mean we had we're almost 3 times as big as what we were, huh?
Yeah, and we also watch Keeping It Dutch. He's actually a subscriber to our channel. He's never given us a shout out. If you can hit him up and let him know, we'll take a shout out from him. But he's actually subscribed to our channel and
I don't
our
think he ever
Instagram.
watches.
You don't know that? We might influence maybe some of the stuff that we do on our channel. He's like,
Let's do that.
no,
Chip did it.
but
No.
Dutch is great. He's a Marine. He's great, and we haven't got a shout out from him, but he is subscribed to our channel, and we watch his stuff as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of channels that we watch that that we learn from, and then we find out from other channels that watch us that they learn from us. So it's motivating. That's fun because honestly we don't know what we're doing. So
hey Alan, thanks for joining on. We're just talking about our meet with Daniel, and little bit into this we'll go into detail. I'll embarrass myself.
he keeps on saying that it was pretty embarrassing, but yeah. Anyway.
I'll embarrass myself about our meet
So what else?
with Arms Family Homestead.
What have we done since the last?
What have
live?
we done? Hey guys, how are the turkeys?
Oh, that's
Kenny's here. Hey Kenny. We are at 50%.
we are.
We got 4 from you, and I'd say we're at 1 3/4.
Yeah.
We're at 1
unfortunately.
3/4.
Yes, we had one. We had one die on us last week. Was it last week?
Real quick, Kathy, if you're in with Dutch, tell him about us. Tell him.
Chips Networking.
Tell him we're a veteran channel just like him. Let him know about Hidden Oaks Homestead.
We're a lot funnier though.
Then we're not
And
we're
Dutch.
not saying we're funnier than Dutch. It's not a comparison. We're not doing that. But I will say, if you have the in with Dutch, send him to a couple of our videos and tell him we'd appreciate the hookup.
Yeah. So we were. Let me see. We were last week. We were at 800 subscribers, right? Something like that.
We were right on the cusp of 1,000. We were like 975.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, 975.
Yeah. And that was great. That was great for us. A lot of that came from that Harvest Moon giveaway, so we got Haas to thank on that one. And it was a great giveaway. There was a lot of good participation, lots of comments, lots of interaction with a lot of great channels, lots of great people. And the final winner really reaped the benefits of that one. So they're going to get gifts from, I don't know, Haas has to remind us, but at least 80 channels. So they're going to keep their postman very
Boss,
happy.
let us know in the comments how many channels actually jumped in on that. So, did we send out our...
No, because I was out of town, and you obviously didn't do it, so...
I'm not going to.
Yeah, so I got to
It's on this one.
Yeah, I got to keep us organized. But anyway.
Hang on. Hank asked what took us to Dubai. So, I'm a defense contractor. I work in aviation. And I have a friend that I'm a Black Hawk mechanic by trade. I'm working on Navy aircraft out here, but I got a friend that is a Black Hawk pilot, and he got a job in Dubai. And then he was there, and then he saw mechanic positions open up, and then he reached out to me and was like, bro, you got to get out here. This place is awesome.
Yeah.
And then
That's it.
I talked it over with Nicole, and she was a little hesitant.
No, I was not.
No?
No, I was not. So the pilot's wife, who's my friend, right? She reached out to me at the same time as her husband reached out to him.
I thought you didn't want to go.
Whatever. I was so ready at that point to see something different and go somewhere different, because when we got married, part of the deal was, hey, we're going to get married, we're going to be in the States for 10 years, and then we're going to move back to Germany. Well, that didn't happen. So 10 years later, we were still in the USA, and I was ready for something different, honestly. So I had been getting on his nerves for a while.
So anyways, after much consideration, he reached out to us and told us about the job. I applied. We got out there, and 2 years turned into 5, turned into 7.
And now we're back.
And then it's funny because it's Daniel Arms' fault
that
we're back here now.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know. Do you want to hit 50 before we tell the story? I don't know where you want to be. We're at 32 right now, but we've only got 17 likes right now. So if you're watching right now and you haven't, it takes absolutely zero effort to go over there and hit that little thumbs up. If you want to.
That's right.
If we can see a spike in that thumbs up, that'd be great. We're glad you guys are all here. And everybody's like, hey, we're here from...
Shh, you're so loud.
I'm trying to project.
They can hear you. You got a microphone in your face.
Okay. We're seeing a lot of, we're here from Arms Family Homestead. Yes. And I'm just looking through the comments.
It's all Arms Family.
Yeah.
So, and Chip feels like, he's like, we're borrowing subscribers.
Yeah, so
it's like, we're on borrowed time.
The way I explained it to Nicole is we feel grateful that he gave us a shout out, and that everybody that came and subscribed did that for us. But I don't feel like you're our subscribers until you're our subscribers.
We'll give it a few months, huh?
I feel like we're borrowing you until we prove ourselves.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time.
And you guys are like,
so this is a good time actually, because he's very vulnerable right now. To
vulnerable.
Kind of give him a list of things of what you want to see.
I'm not vulnerable.
Because he might just do it right now. Just saying. So Cassandra said she's a Navy wife, so she knows exactly how it is being married to a military guy. Daniel S is here.
Daniel S.
He's a Camel voter.
Welcome, sir. Daniel's been in our comments
everywhere
lately. So we're glad to see you. Amy Miller. The Millers are here. The
Millers. That's what our goat house is named after.
Yeah. If you see our videos and you see our goat pen is called the Miller Lodge, that's because of Amy and William Miller. But I'm not vulnerable. I don't know.
You are.
I'm not vulnerable. But anyways, if you're here from the Arms Family Homestead, we do appreciate you. But like Nicole was saying, I feel like you guys are borrowed subscribers.
Yeah,
you did it.
We're on borrowed time.
You did it for Daniel, and now I feel like we have to show you.
We have to prove we're worth it.
Prove to you, show you that we're a good channel to follow.
Yeah.
Right? And we do appreciate you coming and
checking us out. Watching the videos and commenting on them, because I like the comments. I like the interaction with people and the questions, and we like to have fun in the comments. So it's been really great this past week of just seeing all the comments and the interactions and the questions, and it's been awesome. So we just have been loving it. Now, if we ever get to a Daniel Arms Family level, we probably won't be able to individually comment anymore. Yeah. But right now we can, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm having a great time.
Daniel S., I know you're locked in. You've shown it. I think you've watched our whole catalog now, so we appreciate it. And we're having fun. So Susan says she's gonna tell everybody.
Aww,
so that's awesome.
That's sweet. We actually just had a fun run-in today. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are on Facebook or follow any Facebook groups, but we have some like local farming groups and chicken groups and things like that we're part of. And there was a lady giving away a bunch of chickens this morning because she feels like she has too much. And so I messaged her, told her I'll take them off her hands. We got room. We don't mind a few more egg layers. So I messaged her, and we did a little bit of back and forth, and she came back to me like, oh my gosh, I just realized who you are. I watch your channel. You're like a local celebrity. It's like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not.
It's almost embarrassing, even for me, and I'm outgoing. I like... Shut up. my moderator's staring at me. I give it to you. I say I like attention. I like to be, when I go somewhere and I'm in the room, I want to dominate the attention. And I'm sorry. I don't care. But so I go and I'm just on my way to work and I'm in line at Tom Thumb and people are coming up to me telling me they see me on TV. I'm like, on TV? They're like, yeah, on YouTube. I watch YouTube on TV. And I'm like, oh. So it's funny. We had some people come today. We had a guy come today and pick up some pigs from us.
Yeah, because so for any of you that were not in the last live chat, which we kind of talked about some pigs that we're fostering for a lady that is selling her house. She needs to get rid of her livestock, so we just bought some goats from her. We bought a dog from her, and she asked us, hey, you guys have room? Would you mind fostering my animals? So we're fostering 2 of her goats right now, and she also dropped off some potbelly pigs that we had, and we had them contained in like a little
but they busted
dog kennel. Yeah, it took. Well, I mean, they were okay the first like 3 days or so, and then
was
they
it 3 days? I feel like the next day they
Nah, I think they were good for like 3 days because they were just kind of freaked out.
But anyways, we had somebody come to pick up those pigs today. Get off your phone. Shh. We got it right here.
Yeah.
But anyway, they came up to pick those pigs up today, and when they got to the house to pick up the pigs, they looked at us sideways, or me, not you, because you wouldn't come out.
I wasn't there.
She was too busy worried about college football this morning.
Yeah, that was it. I'm such a college football fan.
But he came to pick up these pigs, and he looked at me sideways, and he's like, "You're Hidden Oaks Homestead." No,
you do that vlogging thing.
You vlog. I was like, yeah. and I'm
humble brag.
Completely different. Like right now, when the people that want to be here are here, but when I'm just out and about on our daily activities, and somebody's like, "Hey, we know you." It's a little different.
It is.
I'm not quite Brad Pitt comfortable with it yet. Is that fair to say? But
side note, he made a movie with Brad Pitt.
I didn't make a movie with him. I was featured in a movie with him.
Almost featured.
But I got cut out of the scene.
Were you on the credits?
No, I got cut.
You didn't even.
I got cut out of the scene. Go back and watch War Machine with Brad Pitt. At the beginning, when he's in the lobby, and he says, "You boys ready? Let's go do this." I was supposed to be in that. I was supposed to be in that scene. But they cut me out.
He cut him out. Yeah,
they cut me out.
They cut him out. Oh well.
Said I was too distracting from Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that was it.
So
he tells that story and he sticks with it.
So I gave up on acting. I moved out to Chumuckla, Florida. And I was like, let's get some goats and some chickens.
Hey, Paula. Bye, Paula. Thanks
Paula's
for stopping in.
Where'd Paula go? Who's Brad Pitt? Exactly. Who is he? He used to date Jennifer Aniston. You probably know.
Probably never heard of her either.
Yeah. So let's read some more comments. I've always wanted to vlog my craziness at my farm, but I hate being in front of the camera. Persimmon farm. No, I'm not gonna. Quit shushing me. I'm in my energy.
Yep.
Do it.
So loud.
Do it.
It's It was weird for us too. I mean,
No.
if you've watched our first video, like the intro in Abu Dhabi with all the fancy buildings and stuff in the back, it was really awkward. And we actually got in trouble for that video too. Security.
We didn't get in trouble, but they
Kinda.
shoot us off. But Persimmon Farms, do it. You don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
We were hesitant about doing it.
Yeah, well, especially me, because he's like, he loves the attention, like he said.
So
for me,
real quick, like we said, we followed Daniel Arms and
for years.
For years.
When did you first start watching?
2016, and when I was watching Daniel Arms, and I'm talking specifically to Persimmon Farms right now, and to all of you that might be thinking about jumping on, when I first started looking, is that a spider?
It's a gray hair.
Gray hair? Leave them.
I mean, it
So-
fell out.
When we first started watching Daniel Arms, I was kind of hiding it from her because I didn't want her to know that I was singing about raising chickens.
Which is crazy because he knows I'm a country girl anyway.
But
so.
we were living the city life, and I'm watching about goats and chickens, and while we're in the city life. So, and then once I told her what I wanted to do, and she was on board with it, then Daniel did this video about just doing YouTube, just how it's changed him, and I'm like, I got a good personality. People love me. I'm very handsome and humble. and I'm humble. So
Why'd you take your hat off?
I took it off a long time ago.
Your hair's a mess.
And my hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
So, but then I was like, maybe we could do a YouTube channel, and I told my wife and my family, and expecting them to shut it down, and then that was going to be the end of it. But they were like, let's do it. And so,
oh no, Susan, be safe. Tornado warnings all around us. We had them last night. We had some tornado warnings come off because of the storm Delta, because we're on the east side of the storm. Sorry, I interrupted you. Stay safe, okay? If you need to go to the basement, go to the basement. Don't put yourself in danger for him. It's okay.
Try to stay connected through the storm, though. Susan, we're here for you.
Sabine! My aunt is here. My aunt just joined in from West Virginia.
So, I put my hat back on. You made me. But, yeah, Persimmon, if you're considering doing a YouTube channel, I would say just film what you're doing out there. Whether you think it's interesting or not, other people will find it interesting.
Yeah.
And you have a subscriber right here.
Yeah. That's one of the big lessons that we did learn, is that you just kind of need to film everything you do, because even though, number one, something interesting might happen while you're out there pulling weeds. Number two, somebody else might just find it very relaxing to watch you pulling weeds.
Yeah.
There's that, because there's people that just don't have the health or something like that to garden, and they just love watching gardening channels and love watching people dig in the dirt, and that's okay too.
We're surprised that we have the subscribers that we have.
So who would have thought anybody would want to watch him?
I'm shocked the numbers are so low on me. I'm waiting for a network TV deal. You're probably not going to be in it.
Yeah.
When NBC calls and they want to do a Homestead reality show, they're probably going to get paid actors to play my family.
Probably.
But I'll say no, because I love her. Love her so much. I'll turn it down and I'll just stick with homesteading on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
because you mean so much to me. So,
how long have you been married now?
15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you. You remembered from last time.
15 years.
We were arguing back and forth like, no, it's been like 18 years. It has not.
It seems like forever because I love her so much. It seems like an eternity. You gotta get the kid in front of the camera more often. Which kid, Daniel? Are you talking about specifically?
Oh, well, Daniel actually said something about Zachary today, because when you guys did the chicken feeder, the automated Remember, he was doing a little piece on there, a
Yeah.
little bit of talk,
Yeah.
and he gave Zach a shout out.
Yeah.
He did a really good job.
Thank you, Daniel. But we, and I'm not anybody that has their children on their channel. And anybody that has their children on their channel, that's cool, and we're not against it. But we're trying to make our channel more about
Him.
mostly me. 80-20, me and Nicole. And the kids, we don't mind them being in the videos.
On the sidelines.
But we don't want to...
Well, we don't want the focus to be on them because
Yeah.
they're kids and they need to.
We
live
don't
their
want
life.
them to be a central part
Yeah.
of our videos because really YouTube is going in a crazy direction and they're really trying to censor people that have children in their videos. And if you have a YouTube channel, you know when you go to post a video, there's a button that you got to click asking if kids are in your video or not.
Or if it's made for kids.
If it's made for kids.
Yeah.
So we're just I don't want to get the kids involved in it. And
we like to have them in there. Like we get them involved with what we do, and they play more of a side role.
Yeah,
in the
we
channel.
don't want to make them a focal point, and then YouTube changes their rules on kids and videos.
Yeah.
And then we have to either cancel our channel or
cut them out,
and then break their hearts.
Yeah.
They're good with the roles that they play right now. They're in the videos, but they're not featured in the videos.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, and that's good.
And that's
Yeah.
fine.
We're
And
good
they're
with
fine with it. They're not upset about it at all. They like being in them, and their friends see them in them, and they love that. But that's where we're at with that.
Persimmon Farm says Amber's okay to be a nerd. That's what she's doing right now. She's sitting on the couch reading a book while we're doing this.
Yeah, they're right over there
They're
right now,
there. Amber's reading,
and they couldn't care less about
Zachary
this live.
playing Legos. They don't care.
Couldn't care less. And JWJ2KS52. That's a nice name. We're glad you made it through Hurricane Delta, but on the other hand, we're glad that we missed it.
Yes.
So,
I'm very glad we missed it.
but very glad that you made it. We just had one last month. We were without
2 weeks ago. Like 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, we were out without power for 3 days.
5 days.
No, it was 3 days.
It was 4 nights and 5 days.
Oh. But we hope you didn't take damage. Obviously, you're here enjoying this live with us.
Yes. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you for
I
jumping on.
Yeah, I hope you didn't take too much damage. Hopefully you don't have too much cleanup.
Kathy asked how many kids we have and how old are they. We have three kids. Our youngest is
9.
He's 9. Yeah,
That's
right.
Zach.
He's a 9-year-old boy.
Let's see how you do with the next one.
A 12-year-old girl.
That's correct. Yeah,
And
good job.
Our oldest is 24, and he is in the Air Force in Georgia.
Yeah, so
He's
out
not
of his
even.
own.
He doesn't even watch our lives.
does, too.
No, he doesn't. He ain't in here. Jordan, if you're in here,
Well, he's
make
not,
yourself known.
He's not here.
He's
but,
not here.
yeah.
He doesn't care. He's got his own 24-year-old
He's
man
got-
stuff going
He's
on.
got his own life, okay? He's a grown-up.
Yeah.
He's out of our pockets, so that's good. But yeah, he's living his life up in Georgia and enjoying it. So yeah. But that's it. That's all the kids we got. I know a lot of the homesteading channels that we watch have a lot more kids than us, but we stopped. This is it.
Yeah, no more. We'll focus on goats and chickens.
Yes, goats are great.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goats and chickens and whatever else.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, no more kids.
He does want camels. He was just talking
you
about
know
it
what?
today.
And-
And it's Daniel S.'s fault.
It's not Daniel.
It
This
is-
has started. Hey, Jessica George is here.
Okay, it is.
Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up? It's actually, okay, whose fault was it?
Sydney.
Sydney at Naked Gardeners. It was his fault. And then who jumped in?
Hank, probably.
No, Doug and Stacy jumped in. Doug and Stacy jumped in from Doug and Stacy off
But
grid.
tell me this.
And they were like, yeah, you should get camels. You should be the camel king.
Tell me this. if we get camels, we're gonna blow up on YouTube. Tell her.
They
Tell
ain't
her
cheap.
we get camels. It's a minor investment. We get a camel, we blow up.
Well,
Nobody on YouTube's got a camel.
He's looking for early retirement. Basically.
We blow up. We get a camel. We blow up.
Now, okay. Hypothetically, if we were to get a camel, what you gonna do with it?
Hug it.
Okay.
What? Love it? Same thing I do with my goats.
Well, the goats have a purpose. They're
Yeah.
making milk.
You can milk a goat or a camel. You can milk a camel.
You can.
Okay, there.
That's true.
So boom.
That's one of the things we missed while we were in the UAE.
And we can breed it with the other local camel farmers in the area.
Yeah. That's it.
We would need 2 camels.
We would need to get a pair.
So yeah, you're right. So now you're not just on board with 1. You want 2 camels. What y'all think? Camels? How much is a camel? Pink and gray MK ass.
Well, so
we priced them. It ain't cheap.
That's not true. We did not price them. But
Floribama is in the house.
Because, Facebook is spying on you. Whatever you do, whatever you say, they're recording it.
Say hi. Say hi to Randall and Michelle real quick.
Hey, what's up, Floribama? What's up? Yeah, his 24-year-old doesn't watch the channel either. I know. Kids. But anyway, after we talked about possibly considering camels, an ad came up on Facebook of all places. Because who would have thought, right?
Yeah, buy these camels.
And buy these camels. And it was like a local, what's it called, like exotics group or whatever it is. And they had baby camels.
Persimmon camel milk is really good.
It is. It's like goat milk.
It's better.
But they make more of it, so.
Yeah, and they don't have to eat that much. They don't have to drink that much.
No, they're pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah, the cost is really all up front.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting them. It's
We're gonna get a camel.
No.
Stick around. Stay tuned.
You better start saving up.
Stay tuned. Camels are coming.
Sell your truck.
What?
You can probably get.
I can't ride a camel to work.
Yes, you can.
I do still have a job.
You can. Just gonna have to go early.
Thank you, Randall / Michelle. They're on board with camels.
Yeah, camel ice cream, camel milk, camel chocolate, camel soap. All of that.
Camels are part of the goat and sheep family, the ruminants. Mm-hmm. They eat hay. They eat grass.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They eat trash.
Yeah, but you don't have to water them because they're from the desert.
They still drink water.
Sparingly. Sparingly drink water. We would still have water available.
And they're not from the desert, remember?
But, okay, camels are from the Americas 4 million years ago.
Yeah, that's why we now have llamas.
If you go back to one of our earlier videos, we have a video where we talk about camels.
Oh yeah, that was like the heritage
farm
thing that we did back in Abu Dhabi. Yeah.
What do you, Kathy? What are you agreeing with Daniel on? Camel ice cream? Yeah, that's it. We could do that. Camels, donkeys, goats, and sheep. Be like you're living in the Middle East again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, donkeys are on the list anyway. Sheep are on the list anyway. So we were working on establishing pasture for them, but then Sally came through. And
I was so close to being ready to put a fence in the pasture, and then the hurricane came.
And now we got.
And I got to question it for the people at home, because I got about 2 acres that I want. For a pasture, for donkeys, sheep, and cows. And I'm trying to convince Nicole that we need to clear out the trees for the pasture. And she will not give in. There's
I'm a little bit of a tree hugger, you might say.
We got so many, it's cleared out. The underbrush is cleared out, but we got so many trees. And
we cut down a lot. We cleared out a lot. And then Sally came through and cleared a lot more.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of trees. And I'm trying to explain to her that these trees are bad for the pasture. We need all the trees gone so the next storm that comes doesn't blow over and knock down a fence. So please, guys... ladies, in the comments, back me up. The pasture needs to be 95% tree free. please hit me up.
Whatever. I get elephants. Okay, now we're hitting another high right there. Let's
Lance on gators. We are not. It's weird because we got gators in the Orlando, Tampa area, and then they kind of skip over us a little bit.
I mean, we have them.
Then they pick up again around Mississippi, Louisiana.
Whatever.
We do have gators.
Yeah.
But it's not
They
like
just
it is.
killed a really big one.
They did, but we're not thick with gators. Why are you making faces? We're not thick with gators like Louisiana and South Florida. Can you agree to that?
I don't know. I haven't. Let's just say if there's a sign that says alligators don't swim, I don't
Sabine,
swim.
your aunt says 70% tree free,
Boom.
but Persimmon Hill.
Thanks, family.
Persimmon Hill.
Fist bump.
Why would you fist bump her? She agrees with me.
No, you said 95%.
She says 70, and that's more than you.
It's probably about 80% tree free right now.
No, it's not. It's nowhere near 80% tree free. This is a very sensitive subject for us.
Hank, clear the trees. You need to fill at least 5 acres with sand for the camels. Actually, we don't need to fill with sand because we're in Florida. All we got to do is rip the grass out. That's it.
Under the grass, it's all beach sand.
It is.
Basically.
It's white sand, like you see on the Gulf Coast beaches.
It's about 2 feet of sand, and then it goes hard Georgia clay under that.
Yeah.
So. Sabina, you don't have her back. You basically agreed with me.
Yeah. No, fences are fine in Germany. I mean, we are. Hang on, spit it out. We are very big rule followers in Germany, so fences are actually everywhere.
Kathy, rattlesnakes. I haven't personally seen a rattlesnake on our property.
No, but the guys that cleared the land did.
Yeah, when we had the land cleared, when we first moved back, they killed like a 5-foot rattlesnake. He was about that big around.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one, unfortunately, because I want to. I did kill a water moccasin, a cottonmouth, and
We ate it.
I made a video. It was a catch, clean, cook.
Yeah, he did good.
We went back and we skinned it and we ate it.
That was a little impromptu video.
Yeah.
It was like, oh look,
Yeah,
we were just gonna take the ducks down to take a swim.
Get my gun,
boom.
get my camera.
We should just always have a gun and camera with us.
We could have had a great video today if we had the camera.
Oh, we could have. Man,
Yeah.
we did not even think about it. So our new friends that we made today,
Yeah.
they came, like you said earlier, to pick up those pigs, those potbelly pigs, because they've just been out and about. Once they got out of not the cage, but like the, what's it called? Like
pen?
The pen. Yeah,
Yeah.
the pen that we had for them. They were just kind of out in the woods, coming back for food and so on. And so last night somebody posted at like 10 o'clock at night, oh, there's some wild boars in my backyard. And well, those were the potbelly pigs. And he volunteered to pick them up and hold them for the lady that owns them. And so they came back last night for food.
Mm.
And we got them, right? Well, one of them.
Yeah.
We locked them up in the cage. And
Then the dogs help catch the second one.
yeah, so you tell the story. Tell the rest of the story.
And then we load them up.
Yeah, but it was a really good thing, though.
Yeah.
So he came today.
We were chasing pigs this morning with a stranger.
He did.
Yeah.
I was just kind of
Nicole,
watching.
we took off running for the pig, and
I wasn't gonna run.
Nicole was like, "Nah, I guess I'll just sit in
Yeah.
here."
Yeah, so we just had a conversation trying to load up the big one, the one that we actually caught last night, and then all of a sudden I just said,
Yeah.
the pig screaming.
The scream of pigs is
In distress. A pig in distress is
Yes.
rough.
Yeah.
And I go to Chip and I'm like, hey, Bonnie got him.
Yeah. Daniel, I'm not a hunter right now, but I plan to hunt deer this season, and today's actually the first day of squirrel season, so I'm about to get out there maybe tomorrow morning with a 22, see if I can get me some squirrel to put on the dinner table.
Zach is super excited about the
Yeah.
squirrels. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I told him, hey, Bonnie got the pig, and they ran after it, and they were just diving around back and forth in the mud.
Persimmon, this pig chase was much better than the last one.
Oh, this one was way better.
2 dudes and 3 dogs involved on one little 40-pound pig, but we got him.
He's fast. That's the thing. He run, that pig. He can run.
It was a little more
messy.
I don't want to say messy.
Funny.
No, gruesome. With the dogs involved. Dogs don't. If you don't know, dogs don't have hands to hold on, so they use their mouths. And we had 3 dogs holding on to him. Yeah. By ears and legs.
Completely untrained on this kind of thing.
Whatever, but they did good.
Yeah.
They did good catching the pig so that we could grab him, so we could get him off of our property and back to the owner.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have any wild boars around here. We haven't seen one.
Yeah.
We haven't seen really any disturbance by any wild boars, and we have, where we are in the country, like a little bit west of us is where Escambia River goes, and apparently across the river to the west side of us, they are in abundance. Wild boar are in abundance over there, but obviously they don't really cross the river. So
Dozer says squirrel quesadillas. I'm gonna try that.
Ooh, we're gonna try that. That sounds good.
Like pulled squirrel.
Pulled squirrel.
instead of pulled pork. Hank says boar hunting sounds fun. If you're squeamish, don't go to YouTube looking for boar hunting videos. But I would be interested in doing it. It like I said, if you're squeamish or animal rights activist, this is not for you. Don't go looking for boar hunting videos. But it's super intense, and
he wants to do it really bad.
Part of me wishes we had boars so that we could go boar hunting, but we don't have them. So
yeah, Floribama says get a sawmill for all the wood. We were thinking about it, but they're not cheap. And the thing is, I don't think we would use it enough to really make it worth the investment.
We are on the fence about a log splitter.
We are.
Right now, we have so much firewood, we probably could
heat the neighborhood for the next 10 years.
We got so much firewood right now. And if anybody on here is in our area watching this and you need firewood, reach out because we got plenty of it. But we just don't. We got to decide if it's worth it after right now to have one. I don't want to buy something right now in the moment that we're not going to need long term. You know.
Yeah, I think my idea would be to just rent one for maybe a week to do as much firewood as possible and see how it does, and then if it's worth it for us, then buy one. But I don't think. Like maybe if we were, let's say we harvest so many trees a year and then we sell the firewood, then maybe it would be worth it. But I just don't think it would really be worth it. So we'll see.
Kathy, shooting boar out of helicopters is probably fun, but I've got so much time
in a helicopter
shooting guns out of helicopters that
you need something new.
I would rather be on the ground with dogs chasing them through the woods than in a helicopter with a gun. That's just me from my experience because I've got plenty of time shooting guns out of helicopters. Yeah. So I would like to be on the ground chasing them with a knife. With a knife and a dog. That seems a little more primitive to me.
That's the word I was looking for. Primitive. Yeah.
Susan, thank you. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.
Stay safe with the storms. That was you, right? The tornadoes. I think that was Susan. Stay safe.
Cindy has a log splitter. Where you at, Cindy? Can we get it?
Yeah, Cindy is my chicken lady.
Cindy's the chicken lady?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one I'm going to see tomorrow to pick up the chickens.
Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. How are ya? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, actually, that's what I did when we were overseas. What I did overseas is I was a flight instructor training to be a door gunner on Black Hawk helicopters. So yeah, I've got plenty of time shooting guns out of helicopters.
Yeah. He went back, and when we moved back, he went back to just a helicopter mechanic position because he's had enough of the flying.
Yeah.
So he's just staying on the ground now. So
Yeah.
and he's getting old. Flying in a helicopter is not great for your back and for your spine.
Oh,
so
and all the gear and flight helmet.
and at least he's not jumping out of airplanes anymore, because that's what
Yeah.
he did when we first got married. So, yeah, that's how that is. So, do you want to tell your Arms family story?
I'm still waiting for more.
No, you're good.
Are we good?
Telling
How
it.
many people here are here
from
the
Daniel
Arms family, Homestead? How many people here, like, put something in the comments if you're here from the
Okay.
Arms family?
Quebec Homestead is here. Hey, up to Canada. How are things? I'm an OG. What does that mean?
Originals. She's here. That's the moderator over there to your left.
Gotcha. Well, I know. I see that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means. I know, right?
Hank, I'll tell you this. As an aircraft mechanic, there is no such thing as a perfectly good aircraft. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I've worked on them.
Oh, the stories I've heard.
I know. when you sit down and you put your tray table in the upright position, it's not a perfectly good aircraft. I'll just say that.
All right.
Okay, so Arms Family Homestead.
All right. You
All
want
right.
you want to start from watching them in 2016?
Okay.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. So here's how it happened. Okay.
What had happened was
So we were. I'm going to take you guys all the way back. Daniel S says that's where I started. Are you talking about with Arms Family? Because that's where I started. So we were in the UAE and everything was great. We were having a great time, having a lot of fun. We were making good money and
traveling a lot.
Traveling, we traveled all over that part of the world. So much vacation time, but for whatever reason, I hurt my back. Right? And follow with me, because this is...
Yeah, he's an old man, so...
Follow with me. Okay, I'm 41. This was probably 5 years ago.
So
I hurt my back, and I was...
lifting up like a couch or something.
Something stupid.
We were moving.
My back goes out for no reason, really.
Because he used to jump out of airplanes for no reason.
Yeah. And so I was bedridden, and I was on the couch just watching TV. Nicole was at work, the kids were at school, and she came home, and I was like,
Oh, I'm so weak.
stop.
Bring me food.
I was like, did you know that it only takes 6 weeks to grow a chick into a chicken from meat? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. And I was like, did you know that, what, hang on. What was the other animal? Did you know that a pig is butcher size in 6 months? She's like, no, I didn't know that. Why are you telling me all this stuff? And I didn't want to tell her, but I had been watching homesteading videos. I just went down this rabbit hole, and I started watching these homesteading videos, and I was just like, I want to quit this life that we're living in, this expat life in the Middle East, and I want to move on and go back home and get some land and start homesteading. And it was Daniel Arms. There was really 3 channels that I was really following. It was Daniel Arms, Arms Family Homestead. It was Homesteady, if you guys are familiar with Homesteady, and then John Siskovich. Those were the 3 channels that really hooked me in. And Arms Family was really different for me because he had more like a vlog style where I could see his family in this homestead lifestyle, like his whole family growing, instead of just here's a how-to video on
How to grow cabbage.
how to grow cabbage or how to build a chicken tractor. He had a channel where you could see him in his daily life with his family and how they did their lifestyle with his homesteading, you know. And that was in 2016, and I was just fascinated by this lifestyle, and I just kept watching, and then my focus came to moving from the expat lifestyle that we were content in before.
Yeah.
We had no plans of leaving.
Well, yeah, true.
We had no plans of leaving that lifestyle until I started focusing on this. And then in 2018, we were still miles away, years away from leaving what we had going on.
But that's when we started making like real plans.
Yeah, and then we came home we were gonna buy some land.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were undecided. It was really, do we buy an already built home with land? Do we buy just what's it called, like virgin land, and do whatever we want with it and build our own house? Do we want something newer? Do we want something older? You know, finances come into play.
But we found a 20-acre plot, and we were just buying it just to have it for whenever we do come back, and it was still an indefinite thing at that point.
Yeah.
When we bought our property, it wasn't like there wasn't a timeline put on it.
No, not really. But it kind of put things in perspective, because then we bought the place, we bought the land, we bought the house, and then it started getting more real. Because we came, we bought it, we signed the papers. Okay, this is ours now, and
I wasn't in the shop.
she wasn't. And that it made it more real. So at that point, we were making more specific plans on what we're going to do.
But there was still, once we bought the property, there was still no timeline. And then once we got home, once we bought the land, and we had moved back or came off our vacation back to the UAE.
Yes.
For me, the countdown was on. As soon as I was done.
Yeah, pretty much.
After watching Daniel Arms for 3 years, we came home. When we bought the property, it was for whenever we do come home, we have the property with the house.
Yeah, but then when we, after that vacation, after we bought the house and we went back to the UAE, we started making solid plans. Like we were planning, because while we were in the UAE, like we said, we did a lot of traveling, and we spent a lot of money on travel, because that's not cheap. But we kind of, once we got back after we bought the house, we made real plans, and we decided, okay, we're not traveling anymore.
We were done with it. We were done with being over there.
We're saving money. We're not going out for dinner. We're just saving everything and throwing everything back.
We put our focus from being over there and living that lifestyle to saving everything and getting back here and getting started as soon as we can. And with the way that everything worked out with COVID, we got here at the right time. But so anyway, so we're back, and we're still watching Arms Family. And while we were there, we found out, just watching his videos, he's from Oklahoma. As anybody that watches him, everybody knows that he's from Oklahoma. But his wife, DJ, is in love with the Pensacola area. And they come here to vacation every year. Show of hands if you know that the Arms family loves Pensacola. If you know the Arms family, you know that that's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was kind of that local connection there.
Yeah. So, and it was just awesome for us to be in the UAE, in Abu Dhabi, and watch their videos vacationing in our hometown.
Right.
And I would send him messages. He never responded to our messages, and I don't blame him, because
he's got
they are flooded with messages.
Yeah.
Right? They post a video and within 15 minutes they have thousands of views and hundreds of comments. So obviously for him to see our comments in one of his videos would be crazy. But he did his video recently where he was they're looking for property.
They were looking for like
beachfront rental property in the area, and he said he was going to be back for an event for a charity. And as soon as he put that video out, Nicole and I at the same time were like, we got to go.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Yeah.
And we made it happen. We built a...
Yeah, we got in touch with Brian, who was kind of organizing the event, and got in touch with him about, just doing some giveaways and things like that to help out the charity, and helped him a little bit there. And, it's number one, it gave us a chance to get involved in the community. So that was a win. And then the other thing was Chip got to meet the Arms family. Well, we got to meet the Arms family.
Yeah.
But really, Chip was obviously the focal point on that, because he's been watching for so long. And it's like the Arms family has really been a huge motivational factor for us.
A big influence for us.
Huge.
And when...
And so here's that, okay? So Chip is always cool and likes to be in the center of attention. But so we're at that church for this event, right? And there's a silent auction going on. We're looking around. Hey, what's out there? What can we bid on to raise some money? And in walks the Arms family behind us. And Chip freezes. Like, he can't breathe. He can't talk.
I was breathing.
If you know him, if you've known him or talked to him, that's not how he is, right? There's never a quiet moment, but he freezes.
Persimmon, yes, I did fangirl.
He did.
Exactly.
It was hilarious.
I did.
And
exactly.
So we were there with our kids, obviously, and Amber was cracking up.
Yeah.
She was making fun of him.
My 12-year-old daughter, my 12-year-old daughter saw him before I did, and as soon as she saw him, she turned back to look at me and stare at me, waiting for my reaction. And she had this look on her face like she knew that I was about to freak out.
It was hilarious.
And I looked at her first. I'm like, why are you looking at me? Why are you giving me this look? And then behind her, I can see him. And he's like 6'1", 6'2", but he looked like he was 6'7". I was like, the thing is, I've been watching him for years. He's never seen me in his life. And I'm just sitting there with my mouth open. And he walks by me like he doesn't even know me. It was like...
He doesn't. He didn't.
Whoever you admire in sports or in Hollywood, whoever it is for you, that's me for Daniel Arms. Okay? And I hate to say that. It's embarrassing.
It was hilarious.
But I'm saying he walks right by me like he doesn't even know what's going on with me.
But he doesn't.
And then he walked past me and he starts talking to other people. And there's this, here's the funny part. I'm not leaving until I talk to him. And he's talking to other people, but I don't want to interrupt.
Doesn't want to be rude.
And there's a laundry basket for bid in front of me. So I probably spent 15 minutes looking at this laundry basket, trying to be cool, looking at this laundry basket that I have no intention of bidding on for 15 minutes because I don't want to stand there like I'm waiting for him to stop talking. So I just look at this like I'm, that's a nice laundry basket. Where would we put it? For 15 minutes while he's talking to the organizers of this event, looking at this laundry basket. And finally, he stops talking.
Finally, there's an opening.
And my kids are ridiculing me. They're like, why don't you go talk to him? You were talking big in the car. You were talking tough. You're going to say all these things to him. There he is. Why haven't you go talk to him, Dad? You're so cool. I'm like, well, I got to figure out what I want to do about this laundry basket first. So finally, he stopped talking to who he's going to talk to. And I walked up to him.
He was, oh goodness.
My voice
He
is
was
cracking
so
like a
shaky.
13-year-old girl at an NSYNC concert. Like I just met Justin Timberlake or
Justin Bieber now.
or Donnie Wahlberg, whoever you were watching New Kids on the Block. My voice was, and I walked up, shook his hand,
And he was shaking.
But Daniel, I'll tell you what, he talked to me like we were friends. It wasn't like, yeah, nice to meet you, and turn his back. He sat there and he talked to me for 15 minutes until I could control my emotions. He gave me that opportunity, got everything under control, and it was just an amazing experience. I can't. What do you? He's such a cool.
He is. He's
cool
I mean,
dude.
his whole family is really
Amazing
sweet.
family. His wife is awesome.
Yeah, I got to talk to DJ for a while, and we got to talk to Jimmy Houston too because he was there. He was a speaker at the event, so it was really cool to meet him too, and just meet the whole family. I mean, not the whole family because they're oldest.
Weston wasn't there.
Yeah, he has teenager stuff going on, but just a great family, and really, I mean, if they were closer, we'd probably be besties with them.
Like Daniel said.
Yeah.
Lifelong friends.
Yeah.
If we were closer.
Because, I mean,
Instant best friends.
Because we got kids the same age.
Daniel's words, not mine.
Yeah, we got kids the same age. We like the same kind of stuff. We were talking about goat meat and goat meat versus pig meat and stuff like that.
Kathy, Daniel does not know this yet, but I plan on, let me know if it's too much. Because we really got a lot of subscribers from him, and I know most of them are not here. We over doubled our subscribers, but I want to do a video explaining our meeting with him, right?
Yeah.
I want to do a quick video on how we met him and everything. Since he gave us a shout out, I feel it's fair, and that's something we should do.
Like he wants to do like a little devotional.
It's not a devotional. Shut up. Why would you even say that? But for his subscribers that are coming to our channel, I just want to put out something how we met him and our side, because he went into such detail about him meeting us that I feel it's
it was really they're so down to earth and such a nice family, and they're just really great.
What we did not expect, what he did, my thinking going into it was I wanted to meet Daniel and let Daniel know the impact that he had on our family from 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't come to Daniel and ask him to shout out our YouTube page. I barely even talked about the fact that we had a YouTube page. I just wanted to let Daniel know the impact that he had on our family getting involved in homesteading. So what he did for us, that was all on him. We would have never asked for him to do that.
No.
And what he did for us
was
just as big as what he did for us 4 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
how
awkward would that be? It's like, hey, we've been watching you, and you got like 1 million followers, so maybe show us some love. It would just be weird.
Down Under Farm and Forge is here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
They're signing off.
Good day, mate.
Time for church.
Who's heading out?
Down Under Farm.
They're heading off?
Yeah, well, he's in Australia, dude.
Oh, good day, mate.
He's got stuff going on.
Has he been here, or is he just now coming in?
I'm not sure. He might have been here for a while.
Oh, I was so in my feels.
Yeah, he was sharing everything, almost crying. Look at him. He's all teary-eyed now. He's very emotional.
I don't get emotional.
He doesn't get emotional. He got emotional there, though. He did.
Last
because
Saturday
it was really-
I was.
It was good. It was really nice. We ended up actually at the silent auction because DJ actually put a couple of her photographs up. So we ended up buying one of hers. Eleanor is the name.
Eleanor the Bison.
The Bison.
From
right?
Cross Timbers Bison.
Right. Because they got a YouTube channel if you follow them. And so that's going to make, because when we moved here in March, we had nothing in our house. The walls are completely empty, everything. So Eleanor is going to make a great addition to our wall art. It's going to look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a nice picture too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, there was the bison, and then there was one of a longhorn, and Chip said absolutely not. Buying that.
Daniel S., I don't have an Arms Family shrine. Unless you're talking about the picture that we bought, I guess. Then maybe we'll put some candles around that. With the picture that we took with.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go back in that video, before he talked about us, he actually showed a picture of me with Daniel in Houston. So,
Oh, did he?
yeah.
Huh, okay.
I was the handsome one with the blue shirt on.
Yeah.
Later down under Farms and Forge.
Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day in Australia.
We'll catch you next time. Yeah, Kathy, I do not have an Arms Family shrine yet.
No.
I'm adding to it.
Getting there.
I tried to get some hair off of him, but I couldn't get any.
We did not get an autograph or anything from him.
No, that's not true at all. DJ autographed
Yes.
the picture she took.
Well, I was going to say that. Stop jumping in.
Oh, sorry.
Let me finish
Go
my
ahead.
sentence.
What were you going to say? Nicole, what were you
So
going to say?
we got the picture of Eleanor and everything, and it's like a 2-foot by 3-foot print. It's huge, and so we asked DJ to sign it. Amber went up to DJ and asked her to sign it, so now we got a signed picture of Eleanor.
Cheryl, leave me alone, okay? It was a vulnerable moment for me.
Say hi to Brenda.
Hey, Brenda, from Northeastern
Binge
Georgia.
watching.
New
Hey.
subscriber, binge watching. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Go back.
Watch how horrible our sound
Watch
was.
our first stuff.
And the picture quality.
Yeah.
Cringy. But
It's really metallic-y. We didn't have an external microphone at the point.
we try to get better.
And I tried to use the what do you call it, the editing software
to
try
kind of
to
cancel out the background noise.
take out so we didn't sound like Transformers.
But it was still bad. So
Still bad. Still
But-
didn't.
yeah, I think we got better over time.
We did, but a lot of the Arms Family subscribers came and they watched our old stuff and they're like, "You
Ooh.
sound really metallic. You should get a mic." I'm like, "Well, we have one now, so watch our new stuff.
No, watch the old stuff first.
Watch the old stuff, and then watch it. Grow with us."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. We got a lot to get.
We have had people come and say they started from the beginning and they're all caught up and ready for new content.
Yeah, so now trying to come up with new stuff. So if there's anything that you want to see or that you have questions about, let us know, because there might be things that you'd like to see that we don't even think about, like chasing the pig today in the woods.
Should have had a camera.
Should have had it.
And that's one thing we're learning is even Daniel, he's a pro. He had a camera in his hand ready to record the whole time.
Yeah.
And I need to get on that level.
Yeah, you do. Step up.
But my camera's so heavy, it's like carrying a kettlebell around.
But so granted though, we've been using our phones a lot.
And we need to get away from that.
I don't know. But it's fine. I personally, I like to use my phone because, like you said, that the camera is heavy and it's always really rough to set it up. With my phone, I just push 2 buttons and it's fine.
Charles Gorman wants to see the picture that we're actually not home right now. We're at my sister's house because. Are you talking about the picture of Eleanor? Or are you talking about the picture
This
behind
one.
us?
He wants to see the one behind us.
How do you know that?
Because he said, I like the picture behind you.
Oh.
Just move the camera.
That's what I'm. Do you see this? I'm moving
You
it.
see it? Okay. It'll come across. It's just a little bit late, I guess. But,
My sister gets compliments on that picture all the time. I think
She does.
that's why she invites us over to do these.
She likes to show off her house, her decoration style.
What's the name of this?
Hey,
It's
Ohio.
Hybrid Hour.
Type it. I'm gonna have the moderator put the name of the song in the comments. Jim, we have several GoPros, but I'm not happy with the sound quality of GoPros.
Yeah, the sound quality. I mean, the picture is pretty good, and they're great for certain things like time lapses and like just getting an overall shot. But if you need to do close-ups and things like that, it's really difficult with the GoPros. But like Hank from Hamilton Farm came to visit us, and he uses kind of like a GoPro for
Yeah, he
for all of
uses the
his video.
Osmo action camera.
Yeah.
And he said that's the only thing he uses.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a zoom function
No.
built in. So it is what it is. You have to either move it forward or backwards. And Carolyn, as far as rebuild from the storm, we have a lot of trees down. We lost our chicken coop. There's no major damage that we have to
No, we got really
recover
lucky.
from.
I mean, we heard what's it called, trees cracking all night long, but there is a good amount cleared around our house, so we didn't have any issues with the house with those trees falling. We did have 3 large oaks landing on top of the chicken coops, the 2 coops, and they are done. So we burned those. So the chickens now live with the goats for now. And so we're gonna set up a newer and bigger and better coop for them, living accommodations.
Yeah. We got so much work going on right now with cleanup and everything that we don't have really we probably do have the time, just not the energy or the effort to build a new chicken coop. So we bought a 10 by 16 shed that we're gonna use as a chicken coop / rabbit house / storage.
So I mean, it's gonna work out. We've got a pretty good deal on it. They're delivering it on Monday, and then we can kind of put partitions up and walls up, and we can start moving the chickens in because they need their own place.
They've been homeless right now. They're living in the goat pen, and it's a mess.
It's a mess. They're getting on my nerves in the goat pen because they're getting They've gotten really lazy. Because where they were previously only in the coop at night and then just free ranging the whole day. Now that they live with the goats, they have that little area set up where they sleep, but they don't leave like the goat fence. They stay in there.
They stay in and they just eat goat feed.
Yeah, so they've gotten really, really lazy. So we need to evict them again, move them to the new quarters so that, and then probably lock them in for about a week or so that they know, hey, this is home. And then get them back to free ranging.
Kathy, we didn't lose any chickens during the storm. We haven't, which is crazy because during the storm, 2 trees fell directly on the chicken coop and completely destroyed it. And all of the chickens actually stayed inside of it and survived during a break during the hurricane. If you go back and watch our hurricane videos, we actually went out in the middle of the hurricane
when the eye was coming through, when it calmed down for a minute,
and did a little rescue mission and recovered all of our chickens.
Yeah, and everybody was fine. And up until when we kind of gathered everything, all the broken pieces, and burned them, they were still going in there because that was home. That's what they associated with home. Yeah. So even though it was all busted up and broken and holes everywhere,
at night they still wanted to go.
That's where they wanted to go. So we kind of evacuated from that broken piece of property into the chicken tractor that we had done for the meat chickens, and then moved them in with the goats. So they've been moved so much they're probably confused. They don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm excited to get them set up into something more.
Sabina, if you go back and look at our hurricane video, we actually had goats birth
during the hurricane,
and you can see the birth of our goats on that video.
Yes.
So Kathy asks, Permission asks, have we done any breeding of any animals? We've had bunnies,
We have had.
We've
bunnies.
had goats birth on our property.
Yeah, the next litter of bunnies is actually due on Monday. So.
And we've had chickens that we have collected eggs and incubated in our house.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have.
We've had. I know it was when we did the incubating of the eggs. That was like our first farm birth. So that was exciting.
And if you can, that's amazing. An amazing process to watch with the children. It's real quick. It's like 21 days.
Yeah.
From egg to chick.
Yeah, and then the hatching process is really fun to watch. I mean, we were sitting in front of that incubator watching through the window for like 8 hours. That was entertainment for the day. It was super exciting. And yes, Carolyn will definitely film converting the shed and everything into. Because
we're going to have to put walls up and shelves for rabbits and whatnot.
I got a little vision. We'll see if he'll do what I want.
Probably won't.
He probably will.
I said won't.
You probably will.
I probably will.
So
That didn't take long. Way to put up a fight.
Yeah.
There are certain fights that are not worth fighting. So.
Yeah, so like we said, we're not building the coop. It's going to be like a 10 by 16 shed that we're going to have delivered.
Like a shed to home conversion.
Shed to chicken coop.
Yeah, that's it. Like you see all these fancy barn to home conversions. It's going to be a shed to chicken coop conversion. It's going to be fancy.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're on the fence of whether we want to put the rabbits on the inside or on the outside.
Yeah.
Nicole wants the cages on the outside so they can get the air, the fresh air,
more circulation,
so they're not inside all day.
Yeah. And I mean, we're in Florida. They really don't need to be inside. It doesn't get cold enough for them to really have to be inside. If we have a cold night where it might go into freezing temperatures, we'll just throw some blankets on there, honestly. Yeah. So I would prefer to just build like a lean-to onto the shed and have them there. If you got rabbits, let us know what you think, like what you do, what your setup is. Yeah. But I think that's my preference, so we'll see.
Sabina, the baby goat is doing amazing.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, he's a spoiled brat.
He is.
The first 2 or 3 nights we kept him in the house with us because we had to feed him so much, and then we put him out with the other goats, and he's smaller than a chicken.
He is
right now. He's absolutely tiny.
He's so sweet.
He's absolutely tiny, and whenever we're outside, he's cool until somebody comes outside, and then he just stands at the fence and screams.
Meh.
You pick him up, and he's like a house cat. He just wants to sit in your lap.
He can jump so high. He can jump up into my arms now. No problem. Bing! From standing.
He's like a little.
Boing.
He's smaller than a chicken.
He's so sweet.
He cuddles like a chicken, like a cat.
Like a cat.
And he jumps like a kangaroo. So.
He does. Aww.
But we're probably going to weather him and keep him, which is not what our plan was to sell. But since we're bottle feeding him, we're kind of attached to him. So we might as well keep him for ourselves.
Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. Amber wants to keep his horns. So
Sabina, if you go back to our... Sabina, you just got to go back. We'll make more videos, but if you haven't seen the old stuff, you just got to go back.
There's some videos of him, and then if you have Instagram and Facebook, there's things that we post on Instagram and Facebook, like little short videos and pictures and stuff on there as well. It's, YouTube, obviously we only do the longer videos, but if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well, we usually put like shorter, like, little 5-10 second videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Persimmon, we have how many goats?
We got 12.
I don't know anymore. We got
5M. Hey, what's up?
What's up, 5M? We got 10, 12 goats. Some of we're babysitting.
We are babysitting 3 right now.
Kathy, this is a Galaxy Watch S3 Frontier. I'm not sponsored, so normally I wouldn't talk about my watch in a video, but it's a smartwatch Galaxy S3 Frontier.
Yeah, he's got to wear it all the time.
Yeah,
he's very reliant on it.
I can take phone calls, answer text messages, catch scores of the games.
I don't wear a watch.
That's because you're not a punctual person.
Whatever.
Send me your
Yes, I am.
Instagram in a DM, please. It's very easy. It's at Hidden Oaks Homestead.
That's it. Halas.
Sent. Consider that DM sent. Sabina.
But I'll send it to you.
But-
Just so you got
yeah,
it.
She'll also
Okay.
send it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
That's my motto. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. But, I mean, really, lately, we've gotten a lot of help lately.
Yeah, Hank.
We had Hank come over and help us out. And
You gotta be
Hank-
more specific because there's a Hank Sturgeon here.
Yeah, a different Hank. So we had Hank from Hamiltonville Farm come over because he's only 2 hours from us down here in Florida, and he's got a YouTube channel. So if you're into tractors, Hank at Hamiltonville Farms, he's the guy to watch. He does a lot of tractor and like
Yeah.
heavy machinery and stuff like that. And so he's an awesome guy, and he contacted us out of the blue after the storm. Was like, hey, look, let me come and help you guys. I got
Tammy
the equipment
Hughes.
for it.
I like your last name, Tammy. Tammy Hughes. We have a goat named Tammy as well.
We do. She's Hurricane's mother, actually.
Yeah. Our baby goat's mother's name is Tammy.
yeah, that's she's our milk goat now. She kind of
Yeah.
rejected him. She doesn't really want anything
Yeah.
to do with him anymore.
But Daniel, as we thought about a shipping container, I just don't like the look of them.
I do.
You like the look of the shipping?
well,
You want?
you can make
an-
him look nice.
You want an industrial
you paint
shipping
it.
container?
Paint it.
It's still gonna look like a shipping container. I'm not excited about the look. I would rather build a barn or.
I'm like a fixer-upper
put
kind
it-
of gal.
You
I
can't
like it.
fix her upper.
You
a
can
shipping
totally
container.
fix her upper.
You can paint it. With,
Yeah, that's fixing it up.
It's still gonna look like a shipping container.
Whatever, I like them. But that's something we disagree on. So
Yeah.
the barn is going to be his thing. He can do whatever he wants with it. So whatever. He doesn't.
Thanks.
He doesn't want to take my consideration. too
Shirley,
hard,
thanks
so.
for hitting us up on Instagram. We appreciate that.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but Hank came out. He helped us. He's a great guy. So check out his channel on YouTube as well, especially if you enjoy any kind of heavy machinery and stuff like that. He's awesome.
Hank from Hamiltonville Farm, he came out after the hurricane. He reached out to us because he saw how much damage we had, and he came out. He offered.
The big guns.
We didn't come out and ask him for help. He offered. He came out and he did about 8 hours of work for us.
Yeah.
He didn't want any money. I had to fight to put $80 in his pocket to cover
For gas.
to cover his diesel
He didn't want to take anything.
costs. He didn't want to take anything. And then after he'd done 8 hours of work on a tractor, he sat down at the laptop and he went over what he's done on his YouTube channel to be so successful. He's got 80,000 subscribers. He's trying to hit 100.
Yeah.
So if you guys can, go to his channel and
Subscribe.
subscribe to him. Hit him up in the comments and let him know
Hidden Oaks sent you.
Hidden Oaks sent you.
Because that would be really
to his
cool.
channel.
Like if our small channel could send some subscribers to him, that would be
Because
awesome.
we're so appreciative for what he did for us that he wouldn't take money, so I don't know how else to
Bye,
thank him.
Kathy.
Kathy's leaving.
Thanks for stopping in. Well, we've been talking for like an hour and a half. You won't shut it.
It was good to have you on, Kathy. Please watch, comment, and hopefully you'll be back for the next live. What do you think?
Yeah. We need to do another one for sure. We need to do. I'm thinking once a month is good.
I would like to do once a week.
I think that's too much. I don't think we have enough going on.
I think for the people, for the Daniel S's.
I think
out there.
they're gonna grow tired of you real quick.
I don't think so. I think that if Beverly Hills 90210 could run for years, one episode a week, if Brad Paisley and Luke Perry could do it, I don't know why I couldn't.
Brad Paisley? Was he in that?
Not Brad Paisley.
Jason Priestley.
Jason Priestley. Not Brad Paisley.
Like the country singer? What? He was in that?
Jason Priestley. If they could do it once a week for years, I think.
Anyway, yeah, no.
That's embarrassing.
So, I think once a month is good because because he works full time, I work full time. So
Shirley's out.
bye Shirley. happy choring.
Sabine says every 2 weeks, and that's from family. So,
Well, Sabine, we're talking about doing it at a different time because we do have like some international subscribers where like 5 p.m. Central Standard doesn't really work for them, and they
maybe going a little later in the evening,
a little bit earlier in the day, really. Like,
or later in the
like
evening.
10 a.m. in the morning here, so that the people in like Germany and the UAE can log
Yeah,
on.
but I think that would be separate. That would be a separate one from this. I would still want to do this time.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe we can rotate them. We'll see.
Or we
We'll
could
see.
just do 2.
Maybe.
2 time slots.
Anyway, something like that. So we'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. But I think once a month is good enough because he gets on my nerves every day. So
Every day.
every day,
All day. All day, every day. Don't stop.
basically.
Don't stop. Keep it short, 30 minutes. What do we keep it? Well, we're about
An
an
hour over.
hour
We're
over,
90
Daniel
minutes
S.
Yeah.
Hello from Southern Florida.
Hey.
Kathy. You guys are awesome. We got a whole new group rotating in. So,
Yeah, but we've been talking for an hour and a half.
I can keep going.
We gotta feed the kids.
Hey,
We gotta go home to Hurricane and feed him.
split the difference every 2 weeks. Brenda's got it right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, do one at 5 p.m. and one at 10
Sabine
a.m.
says she'll watch them all. She don't care. If Hidden Oaks is on TV, she's watching.
Well, you better.
Your family.
Your family, you should be watching.
The goat video?
I feel like she doesn't watch the videos. She just
Just the lives?
joins the lives and then talks about what we should film.
That you filmed?
That's already been done. Talking about you, Sabine.
Ooh, every other day a video before we go and do lives. That's difficult.
That's not difficult at all.
Yeah, it is. To do.
You got to commit.
Okay, let's commit. You want to do a video every second day?
What kind of video? A live? Or
No, videos.
A video. The problem with that, who said that? Show me where.
Kathy. Carolyn.
Carolyn. Start doing videos every
Carolyn.
other day before doing weekly live videos. The problem with that, Carolyn, is just having content
Yeah.
to film.
I mean, I guess we can stretch stuff out, but we feel like that just gets boring.
Stuff has to be going on,
Yeah.
and we don't want to make videos that aren't interesting.
Yeah, we don't want to just sit here and talk about nothing. It
Just
needs to
like-
have something.
Like,
Does she mean like to let people know that you're going live? Or
I
just
don't know.
like full on videos?
Carolyn, are you talking about doing YouTube videos every other day, or talking about putting out a video about the live? Because I feel like she's talking about a video every other day.
I
Yeah.
took it the other way.
And if you're talking about a video every other day, in practice, that would be a good idea. But there's just
It's not feasible for us.
it's just not that much going on.
Well, I mean, we just, because we both work. We work opposing shifts.
I know it feels like I lead such an exciting, elaborate life.
He doesn't.
But
You don't.
but
But yeah, like there's a lot of projects that we're doing, but like we have to stretch them out quite a bit because I work in the morning, he works in the afternoon, we homeschool the kids. We got a lot of stuff going on
yeah.
besides the farm. So it's difficult, and so we try to fit as much filming in as possible, but there's only so much time in a
Hank,
day.
I agree with you, Hank. But to make a video just to make a video,
I feel like that's not fair to subscribers.
you're just eventually we'll lose subscribers doing that if
there's nothing going on.
if there's no substance to the video. Eventually, people will.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about maybe doing like a content video with a project or whatever we got going on, and then maybe like one of those coffee talk, coffee talk with Nicole.
That's the good thing about these YouTube lives is we can sit here and interact with no real content to record, but we could just sit here and interact and have a conversation
And answer questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can only do a video feeding chickens and feeding goats every day so many times. We need some kind of content to
Carolyn
put
is
out.
right. There are channels that do 1 or 2 a day, and there are. And I just maybe we'll get to that point at some point.
Yeah,
but right now, it's just not something
The
we
thing
can
about
sustain.
the thing about those videos Carolyn, those are YouTubers. I want to be a YouTuber. I don't feel like we are. We have a YouTube channel, but those are probably channels that have nothing to do but YouTube. You know, they don't have.
They have full time.
Yeah,
that's what they do full time.
That's what they do. Like, she wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to work from home, and she's mostly on the computer in conference calls.
Yeah.
And I wake up and I've got a limited time before I go to work in the afternoon to do stuff. And
so we try to fit in as much as
possible. If we can get up there with those other guys and all we have to focus on is YouTube, then we can make content. Yeah. We can find something to do.
But I mean, we were talking about just including more vlogs and stuff like that, where we just walk around talking. Yeah. And you know, that is something that we were talking about. We need to try it out and see how it works.
Yeah. But we appreciate the support that
really
we're
awesome.
getting. And eventually, with the support, our channel will continue to grow. And like Hank said, we're just grinding with what we can grind. And we're having a great time doing it, and we love it. And
Carolyn, that's exactly what we were talking about. You know, that is something that we can look at, just walking around and talking about what's going on, what are we doing today, besides sipping a cup of coffee. So we're looking at it. It might be
coffee into the video?
Because coffee is good, and I like to drink my coffee. Okay, that's why coffee is good. But yeah, and what we do for jobs. So Chip is he's a military dude.
I'm a defense contractor in aviation.
Yeah, so he works on helicopters, and then I do consulting for the nuclear energy industry. So that's what my business trip was about this week. I went up to Georgia to a power plant up there. So that's what I do, and but it's something that we're working on. Just trying out different stuff and see what people enjoy and what we enjoy too, because we gotta enjoy it too, because if we don't, then you won't.
Hank, we're not discouraged at all. I don't want that to be what anybody takes away from this conversation. We're not discouraged. We're having an amazing time.
We are.
With what we're doing, and we're loving putting content out. We have a great time doing it, and it's exciting. Every time we put a video out, I'm on my phone the whole time. Like, 3 more views. Another view.
We got a like.
And I love it.
And I mean, like I said in the beginning, what I really appreciate are the comments and the interactions, because that's really what kind of keeps us motivated. Just seeing, okay, people are watching and they are enjoying it, and maybe they have questions, and maybe this is something that we can answer in the next one. So that's really it. That's really where those interactions come in, and are important to us to just kind of know what you guys want to see and what helps you. And that's it, right?
Yeah. We're having a blast doing it.
We are.
We appreciate all the support, everybody watching. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and we still got a lot of people in here with us, so that's cool. But
I think we're going to wrap this up today.
Are we?
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
I was going to go until there was nobody here except us and the moderator.
Until people get bored of you. Yeah.
So
he's not that interesting. But anyway, no, we're going to call it a day because we got to go home and feed the baby.
Oh, the hurricane?
Yes. We got to go feed the baby.
Sorry, Hank. I was going to keep going.
Hank, but we'll see you in the next one for sure. And so maybe we'll plan on doing one every 2 weeks, you know?
Yeah.
Rotate it with the time zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true. The big YouTubers all started small. And again, that's something where in 2016, I mean, Arm's family had maybe 50,000 subscribers, something like that. So, and look at them now. And, you know, for us, it's not about the subscribers or anything like that. We are having fun with it.
Hang on.
What?
Keep talking. I got to check my phone. Somebody just texted me that's important.
Oh, I see. More important. But yeah, that's really what it is about. You know, we enjoy it. We're kind of using it as a memory collection as well, you know, for when the kids move on. I mean, they're still little. They're going to be with us for a while. But it is something where we kind of document our family life and things like that as well. So we're enjoying it. We're having a good time. And we love just all the interactions that we get with other people all over the planet, really. Because we're lucky that we have a lot of subscribers here in the Americas, but we have a lot of international followers as well, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Right?
Hello, Garage
Misadventures.
Yeah, and she's trying to get off. She's trying to shut it down. So.
Yeah, man. Gotta feed the baby.
The baby goat.
The baby goat. He's the baby of the family
The
right
baby
now.
goat.
He's the family baby right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, how do we wrap this up?
We wrap it up by saying goodbye and thank you.
Is that it?
That's it.
And we just click end stream?
Yes.
I feel like that's not enough.
So, thank you everybody for coming by today.
Make it heartfelt.
We really appreciate you guys stopping in and talking to us and just letting us know how you feel. And, we always welcome questions. It's always awesome to answer questions. And, yeah.
No, I'm
What
just
are you
reading
doing?
Garage Misadventures. He's like, yeah, I show up and everyone leaves.
Aw, sorry.
I just kicked out the clown convention. I hope that's
The clown convention.
Did he say
Went
something?
down.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
It was the biggest clown convention in South Florida, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's what we need. Cool.
Did my moderator do?
Hey, Garage Miss. Well, I mean, you're an hour and a half late, so
Sorry.
just saying.
Sorry. Well, don't make it his fault. It's not your fault.
No, it's not.
You got here as quick as you could.
It's not. But thanks for joining in. But we do need to go and feed the baby goat. He's going to be screaming as soon as we pull in.
I know.
He's.
Should have brought him with us.
I know. Would have been easier.
No, you should.
He's so sweet.
Shouldn't have.
This goat here all week.
Our moderator's tired of the goat. She had him here all week, babysitting.
Okay, so
But
thank you. If you're here from Daniel Arms Family Homestead, thank you so much for checking us out.
Yes.
I feel like his subscribers are on rent right now, and we have to prove to you guys that we're as good as he said we are. So please watch our videos and check us out, and hopefully we're a channel that will grow, and you
it's
guys
worth your time.
can enjoy us just as much as you enjoy his videos. To the viewers that have been on before,
Yes.
thank you still for joining in, and we're going to do it again. We're going to keep cranking out videos,
Yeah.
and we're going to do it again.
We are.
We are.
We're gonna schedule it ahead. We just
Yeah.
got hung up with the storms.
Yeah.
So,
No more hurricanes this season.
inshallah.
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 Okay. So thank you so much. We're going to get out of here.
Have a good night.
I don't want it to stop.
Good night and goodbye.
I don't wanna fight this feeling anymore.
Stop. Nobody wants to hear you sing. You have a horrible
Don't
voice.
even know what I was fighting for.
You have a terrible voice. You know they still hear you, right? Keep singing.